Alright, so I've been wanting to go live, and I decided that it would probably be better for me to just make a video without anybody's reactions at the time. So, on Mother's Day of this year, I went to work a double as usual. I left my two daughters with my mother, or so I thought, and I went to work. Well, when I got home that night around 11:45 or so, it's almost midnight, my mom, my dad, and baby girl pulled up right behind me. And when I finally got out of the car and got in the house, my mom started making her way towards me, but I could tell by her demeanor, look on her face, something wasn't right. And what she was about to tell me wasn't going to be anything that I wanted to hear. And the very first thing out of her mouth was, I have something to tell you, and I need to tell you because we can't not tell you. So, baby girl was over at Mama Dot's house with your sister, and they were getting ready to leave and went looking for Jazzy and found her in the bathroom with your uncle. Okay. And he she tried to go through the door, and he tried to block it and keep her out. She forced her way through, and then Jazz is over by the toilet, and her clothes are at her ankles, and he's right there by the door, and his clothes are around his ankles. But we don't think anything happened. We think that she got in there in time before anything happened. My mind is literally blown. So I just said okay. And then I went and I sat on the front porch and smoked and thought and smoked and thought some more. My youngest sister pulled up while I was sitting outside, and she walked right past me and went on in the house. I'm thinking she doesn't know anything about what happened today, because my mom only mentioned one sister. So the next morning, it's on my mind. I gotta be at work at 12. I'm working a double, or scheduled for a double, on this Monday as well. So it's 10 o'clock, and I'm looking at the clock, and I'm like, all right, it's time for me to get ready for work. But damn, this shit is on my mind. Do I ask her? Or do I just let it go? Deal with it when I get home, and then think about it some more. And my mind wouldn't let me not ask my baby what she did yesterday. So I sat down with her, and I simply asked her, hey babe, so what'd you do yesterday? Where'd you go? Who'd you see? Did you have fun? And she was like, yeah, I went and I saw Grandma Charlotte, and I jumped on the trampoline, and it was fun. Oh, that's cool. You love the trampoline, so you had fun. All right. Did you go anywhere else? You see anybody else? I went to Grandma Pat's house. Oh, you went to Grandma's Pat? So, did you see Bootsy? And she was like, no, I didn't see Bootsy. And I was like, really? You went inside Grandma Pat? You went to Grandma Pat's house and you didn't see her dog Bootsy? And she was like, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. The dog, Bootsy. Yeah, I saw the dog. And then she said, but what about that bald man? And my heart fell. And I just sat there. And she said, he put his long booty on my booty. And he put his fingers in my booty, and he was digging around like he was looking for something. And he told me to be quiet. He told me to be quiet a million times, and I didn't like it. I like to use my voice. And I'm doing everything in my power to not react. But I am fighting tears. I'm fighting wanting to scream at the top of my lungs. And my little baby, my little 3-year-old baby is sitting here nonchalantly telling me about how my uncle done molested her. And anybody who is around knows that baby girl and my niece call it their front and back booty. And we always thought it was cute. There's no harm in anywhere that they would say it. Nobody would be like, oh my God, what are you teaching your child? And if I need clarification, I can simply ask her, your front booty or your back booty, because that's what they call it. So at that point, I couldn't listen to no more. Tears were literally about to fall out of my eyes. I hopped up out of the chair and I went to my mom's room. I knocked on her door, and at that point I was crying. And then she opened the door and she goes, what? What's wrong? And I was like, man, he did it and he's a dead ass. And she looks and she goes, no, no, okay. Calm down, calm down. Call your Aunt Pam and let her know what's going on, because she wasn't there yesterday and she's just trying to get confirmation on exactly what happened yesterday. So call her and tell her. I'm not thinking nothing of it. That's what I did. I called my auntie. She tells me, well, it looks like I'm going to have to take him downtown and we'll go from there. Now, at that point, I'm still not understanding the different stuff they're saying and why you gotta take him downtown. So, whatever. I'm telling my mom I'm not going to work. And she tells me, no, go ahead and get dressed, get ready, go. She'll be all right. I got her. She's fine. You can't afford to lose your job. Yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. In the mirror, putting on my eyeshadow because that's part of my uniform, and I can't stop crying. But I'm getting it done, and my phone rings. I'm pretty much finished. I'm kind of dragging my feet. I got about 5 minutes before I have to leave or I'm going to be late. It's my job calling, and they're calling to ask me, do I want to skip the first part of my shift? Because it's kind of slow, and they don't want me to drive all the way out there, and then they have to send me home. And me, I'm thinking, look at God. Lord knows I'm not in no shape to go up here and work and do a good job and be me. So I told them, no, that's fine, that's cool. You still want me to come in later? And they were like, yeah, all right, fine. So I went to work. I worked the little short shift. And when I got off, I had to let her dad know what's going on. So we got off around the same time because I was an hour ahead of him, still in South Carolina. And once he got off, he called me. And I asked him, I said, hey, babe, you got something to smoke? Got something to drink? And he was like, yeah. I was like, all right, well, I got something to tell you, but I need you to get to that and be cool, be calm, and chilling before I tell you anything. And so he says, okay, all right. I took a shot. I'm rolled up. What is it? Have you smoked? Have you smoked any yet? I need you to light it up. All right. I did that. All right. What, babe? What? What's wrong? Um, um, man, you making me nervous. Just, babe, what's wrong? Um, well, on Sunday, Jazzy got molested. He hit the ceiling. What? Who? When? I'ma kill him. You know, the usual spiel. And I'm telling him, I told him that I talked to my aunt. She told me that he gotta go downtown, but I don't know what that means. And so at this point, it's like 9:30 at night. And um, he says, well, call her and ask her, because somebody better do something. And I was like, all right, I'm all right. I wasn't going to do anything before I talked to you and let you know what was going on. These are decisions that we got to make together. This ain't just, I'm upset, I get to do whatever I want. And so he told me, you tell your auntie either she called the police or I'm making a trip. And so I tried to call her. And she didn't answer the phone. Okay. So, click back over. And he heard she didn't answer the phone. So he was like, man, send her a text message. Like, I'm not playing. Somebody's going to deal with this or they're going to see me. So I sent a text message. He ain't going to be mad at me. Call the police. He's making a trip. So I didn't get a response from her that night. But the next morning, when I woke up and getting myself together and preparing my mind so I can make this police call, I get a text from my aunt telling me that the police are on their way over to the house and is my sister's at home. And I was like, well, Rich ain't, but Lisa is. Oh, okay, well, they're going to want to talk to her. Okay, she's here. So the police showed up, and yeah, I got police reports, real police reports. And when they showed up, I found out right then and there that both of my sisters were present. Both of my sisters walked into that bathroom. Both of my sisters saw my child in a compromised position with an adult, and they didn't do a fucking thing. They didn't pinch him. They didn't slap him. They didn't beat his fucking ass. No. They got upset. They yelled a little bit. They got her dressed. They stormed off. They went home. Didn't call me. Didn't call her daddy. Didn't tell the truth. I mean, what's today? October 19th? Neither one of them bitches has sat down and told me their side of events. Matter of fact, My fugazi ass baby sister had the nerve to talk to me for a whole hour, 2 hours before the police showed up. And never once did that bitch mention, hey, look, man, hey, look, I was there and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. Dude, I feel horrible. Anything. In any fucking thing. Tell the truth. But nah, you just gonna act like you weren't there, you weren't involved. There was nothing you could have done. They didn't call the cops. Nah, they called my mom. And according to my oldest child, they went back home and my middle sister, the fat bitch, she and my mother went on a walk so that they could talk about what happened. I guess so they could decide what to tell me. Seems plausible to me. So yeah, my two blood sisters, biological, same mother, same father, grew up in the same house as me, didn't do anything for their fucking niece. Not a damn thing. Like, I knew the bitches didn't like me, but I didn't think that the whores hated me so much that they wouldn't do shit for my child. Their niece. Like, this is your niece, and she's fucking 3. 3! So, the truth is starting to come out, and I'm pissed. I'm going off on a regular basis, telling them they not shit, you not shit, you didn't do shit for my child, fuck you, don't say shit to me. And the little fugazi bitch who lies for attention, because that's what the whore is on now. Lying to anybody who will listen for attention. Writing lies in books and shit. She want to tell everybody, just ignore her. She tripping. I'm going to get on Pam to put her on 30-day notice. We ain't going to have to deal with her long. Oh. You going to put me out? Because your sorry ass didn't do shit? Well, I'll be damned. Okay, bitch, put me out. And she was finna catch these hands. Both of my parents stepped in between and saved her ass that motherfucking day. Saved her ass, because I was finna beat it. Till it didn't move no more. Like a bitch off the street. Since that's how she would like to act. Since her response is, what did you want me to do? Did you want me to beat him? Did you want me to kill him? Bitch, I wanted you to do something. How about act like it was wrong? How about that? Instead of having an attitude with the police, sitting there pissed off because you got to give your little statement, instead of having an attitude with me while I'm telling my statement, broken-hearted and boo-hooing, you don't even have a pat on the back, sis, it's going to be okay, we going to get through this. Nah, you sitting over there because you a bitch. You a bitch who agree with the shit. You a bitch who touch on other people. Yeah, I done heard about you. You and your bestie making others perform sexual acts. I done heard about you, boo-boo. Oh, I done heard about you being raped and somebody else might be your baby's daddy. Girl, you need to stop. It's something seriously wrong with you. Like, seriously wrong with you. You really about to put these lies out here in the world like that? And you think it's not going to come back around? You think it's not going to have consequences? You think people not going to want your head for these motherfucking lies? Keep lying. Truth going to come out though, baby. Because I'm not going to never be quiet. No more secrets. No more secrets. So let's jump into another part of this secret. The mentally challenged uncle, he probably about 6, 7 up here. Every time you see him, he want to tell you about his Game Boy. He wants you to play the game with him. can't spell his name, don't know his real first name. It's not his fault. I don't blame him. It's the fuckers who's supposed to take care of him. It's the fuckers who are supposed to protect him who ain't shit. Like my auntie Pam. Like his mama died. Like his siblings, my grandma, my Aunt Connie, my Aunt Joyce, my Uncle June. All you motherfuckers know that he is a registered motherfucking pedophile. And yet, none of y'all think that any of us family members or anybody who brings their child to that woman's house should know he's a registered fucking pedophile. Registered. You can look him up. I can give you his name. I can show you the screenshot of his arrest with his pictures that they update on a regular basis. 17 years. He's been registered for 17 years. So my baby being touched on should have never fucking happened. But y'all want to be some lying ass motherfuckers. Y'all want to keep secrets. Y'all think it's cool to tell people he's a sex offender, but you ain't gonna tell him why. Don't y'all think that pedophile is it's a critical part of sex offender that should be told, you know, like rapist or molester? Yeah, pedophile, that's an important, crucial piece of evidence that you bitches withheld. And because you bitches withheld it, my child is now a survivor of sexual assault. Because she was assaulted, she wasn't abused. It only happened once. I was abused. It happened on a regular basis with me. I didn't say anything for me. I didn't think I'd be believed, honestly. I didn't think I'd be believed. I didn't think I'd be loved. So, I listened to him, and I kept my mouth shut. For 4 years. So, and it became a repeated trauma that I dealt with in my life. A repeated trauma that caused pain in my life. That caused chain reactions for my life to be different. Yeah, and I kept that to myself. A couple friends knew, all my boyfriends, anybody I dated knew, because anytime we did anything, I'm breaking down and I'm crying. And I gotta explain that it's not you. This is the 8-year-old little girl. She got triggered and she's coming up. I haven't learned how to not be triggered. That shit still happens, and I'm almost 33. Daddy deals with that shit now. But he loves me anyway. This happens to more people than it ever should. Because dirty bastards want to protect those who shouldn't be protected. My uncle needs to be in a facility for him. A place that stimulates his mind where it is. A place that has activities for him to do all day. Where he's not cooped up with nothing to do. And then here comes Sunday, silver platter of baby booty. Every motherfucking Sunday. Silver platter of baby booty. Here you go. You're supposed to, yeah, his mother thinks he's normal and he can make the decision to not follow his sexual urges. And I literally have not been to that house. I would not talk to that woman. Because I was going to fucking hurt her. Oh, y'all mad? I don't give a fuck. Come find me. Come beat my ass about it. I was going to fucking wring her neck. So no, everybody who told me to go talk to her, I didn't. That's why she's still alive. Y'all worried about her heart and her having a heart attack. I don't give a fuck. Or she want to have a heart attack now, 17 years later, after a second child is on record? What about all the kids in between? You lying bastards. Oh, there's kids in between. I ain't trying to hear that shit. What about them? What about the kids before somebody decided to tell? What about all these secrets that's under the rug? Hell, I, I won't stop talking about Jazz when it comes out my nephew done been violated by his own cousin. Another boy. He done been violated and had a gay experience at the age of 9. Oh, and his mom, yeah, that flugazy bitch that likes attention, she just acted like it didn't happen. Oh, you can't go over there and play no more. You can't go over there and spend the night no more. But you're not dealing with the trauma or the thoughts that's now in my nephew's brain. The thoughts he got to process, because what's this about? And I kind of liked it. Is that normal? Ain't nobody talking to him about it, so it might as well be. Let me explore that. Yeah, let's just act like the shit didn't happen. I'm going to have 2 new gays. Because ain't nobody dealing with it. And who the fuck is touching on my little cousin? Who been dragging him in closets and pulling his dick out for him to turn around and do it to somebody else? So everybody just want to act like this shit not happening? Fuck y'all. I'm telling, I'm talking. I don't care. Fuck you. Fuck you the long way. How about let somebody violate you? Let somebody take some shit you don't want to give. Let somebody take your ass. Let somebody take your vagina. Let somebody stick their fingers up your shit and you don't want it. See how you like it. While y'all telling these babies it didn't happen or get over it, it's over now. It ain't never fucking over. It's always here. Until you deal with it here, you're going to be fucked up here and you're going to be fucked up in all your actions. Like my little sister, she fucked up in all her actions. Little lying ass whore. Do anything for attention. Dragging anybody into it. You know you got all this going on. You know you lying on a man about raping you and fathering your child. You put the little book out, or the book was coming out, and you disappear off social media. You decide to link your little self up with our cousin in Bearded Greatness who don't know that you're full of shit and he shouldn't align yourself with his bullshit, and you resurface on social media. Now your ass is back. Want to act like that none of this other shit happened for the last 3-4 weeks. But you're not an attention whore. My family ain't shit. I literally learned this the hard way. I want to move. I'm trying to get away from everybody. Start over. Be with my man. Get married. Have another baby. Start over. Pack up my whole life in my vehicle. And a hating ass bitch steals it. And my entire family takes her side. She's still our friend. She's nice to me. She didn't do that to me. Because those the type of motherfuckers that they are. And I finally see that for what it is while watching them not give a fuck about my child's well-being after this situation has gone down. Y'all not worried about her? They're not worried about her behavioral changes? No. Let them tell her she was always bad. I have a loving, sweet child. She talks a lot. So what? She got a smart mouth. She got that from me. And you bitches know that shit. Get over it. She ain't bad. She's smart. And you don't like it. Because you get checked by a 2 and 3-year-old. You got checked on a regular basis. So y'all like to pop on her. Send her upstairs. Y'all help make her mean. She dealing with this man sticking his fucking fingers in her pussy. And she don't have no behavioral problems. She's reenacting this shit. And y'all want to tell me it's normal. Yeah, it's normal for her to insert things in her fucking vagina. Yeah, that's normal for a 3-year-old. Y'all can kiss my ass. Police asked me for her clothes. My mother wants to ask me. Is that really necessary? I mean, Don't you think if we don't do all this, she won't remember? If we go through all this, she's gonna remember? First of all, don't nobody forget they pussy getting played with. I don't care what age you are. Second of all bitches like they pussies being played with because you was made that way. You mad? You mad I'm telling the truth? I don't give a fuck. It's the motherfucking truth. Your vagina is the same from the day you're born. That clitoris works. That G-spot works. It ain't supposed to be touched. So now you got sick ass motherfuckers who go in there touching that shit on little babies. So now they're processing all this shit up here. And my child had to start doing that shit at the age of 3. And you motherfuckers want to act like it don't have no effect on her. Yeah. Okay. Well, y'all keep believing that, and I'm going to continue forward with the pressing of charges. He was arrested. The same auntie who called the police and decided that she was going to let me and my baby daddy know that if anybody tried to bring harm to her uncle, she was going to protect him because she loves her uncle and she's not going to let anybody hurt him. Okay, bitch. First of all, then your ass can die with him. Thanks for letting us know. If you condone sucker shit, you a sucker too. Yeah. This the same sucker who, after my car got repossessed, yeah, this happened a week before my baby got touched on. A friend co-signed for me. And then this friend, this bitch, put my vehicle in bankruptcy and lied to me about doing it. So I get no contact from these people because they say, bankruptcy rules, we're not allowed to contact you. Okay, so why you contacting me now with a letter talking about in 30 days you coming to get my car? If you can't contact me, why you contacting me now? Well, ma'am, we have to notify you that we're going to come get the vehicle, but any other notification we can't do. Okay, whatever. I talked to my aunt about it because I knew she had an extra car, but I didn't talk to my aunt about it before. Actually, my aunt had 2 extra cars. I didn't talk to her about it before I went to see about getting a vehicle for myself and seeing if I could go that route. That didn't work out. Kind of figured it wouldn't, but hey, I had to try. And so I'm talking to her about it and I'm letting her know what's up. And she goes, well, it usually takes them 3 to 6 months to come get a car. But, you know, I got the Chrysler out there. So if they do come get it and you don't have anything yet, you can just use my car and you can go to work. Okay, cool. I didn't even ask. You offered. Because my dad also they got an extra car. So, she tells me, well, up until you get you a new car or whatever, go home and tell them to let you put the car in the garage. I did that. But you know, my family's, they're assholes. And they only think about themselves. And they don't give a fuck that this bitch screwed me over and put my car in bankruptcy. And my thing is if you at least told me, I had been paying them on that car for almost a year and the money wasn't going towards the car, thanks to her. And I had no fucking idea. Do you know I could have took $391 for almost a year and had a down payment for another car or just bought another car outright? But nah, when you got to deal with lying ass bitches who can't own up to the things that they need to do, you get put in fucked up situations. And then when you get put in fucked up situations, You look for people to help you out, especially family, because that's what family is supposed to do. But if you got a bitch ass family like mine, that's not what happens. So, nah, they didn't let me park my car in the garage. And I happened to be in my car the night the tow truck came to get it. So I took out what I wanted, took my plate off the car, and gave it to him. Cause fuck it, I'm tired of fighting. This shit is ridiculous. And my aunt already offered to let me use her car. So when I let her know that that's what happened, she let me use her car. And we were all cool for, it was working out great until my brother's wedding. And then I left to go to California. And while I was in California, the Monday after my brother got married, on July the 3rd, yeah, I got a phone call. And that phone call said, hey, guess what? Your child's pedophile's been arrested. Oh, shit. That's what's up. All right. Would you like to get a phone call if they make bail? Hell yeah. Maybe an hour later, my phone rings again. And they're calling me to tell me he made bail. Oh, he did he? And by any chance, do you happen to know how much that bail was? Oh, yes, ma'am. His bail was set for $250,000. Guess who bailed him out? Hmm. Yeah. So when I get back, guess whose car I can't use to go to work? Yeah, my bitch ass Aunt Pam. She ignores my phone call, ignores my text messages. I'm just not gonna answer. That's the type of bitch she is. Yeah, I'm using a lot of bitches because that's how I feel. And I now live 10 hours away from these bitches. So now I can talk about their characters and not have to worry about my life being threatened. Because that's what bitch ass motherfuckers like to do. Call them out for being the snakes they are. They want to put you 6 feet underground. Come get me. Told you bitches to fight me. Y'all was scared of these hands. Ran. Yeah, bitches. Ran. From my little ass. I'm so skinny. I'm such a crackhead. What the fuck you scared for? Catch my fade. Exactly. But, so, yeah. That's the kind of family I have. And I shall continue to talk about them on my nice new little No Secrets channel. I'll be making YouTube videos from here on out. The more information I get, the more information I put out there. I would love to start a nonprofit organization for families who end up being screwed like I was. I didn't have anywhere to go, and the environment that I was living in was not good. It wasn't good at all. Nobody wants to live in a hostile environment where you're bullied for standing up for yourself. And you bitches ain't gonna never bully me quiet. Y'all should know that by now. I mean, y'all been talking about for years how she always talking. She don't ever shut up. She got a bad attitude. She got a smart mouth. Why would that shit change now? Now you're on the bad end of that, bitch. And I don't really want shit to do with you. Nope, nope, nope. You bitches ain't even sorry. You couldn't even fucking say, sorry, my bad. We didn't look at it like you was looking at it. I'm sorry. All I wanted from you sorry bitches was, I'm sorry, my bad. Let's fix it. How do we make this right? No. Y'all rather be right. So, be right. I'm going to be me. And I'm going to continue to talk about how you guys were okay with your granddaughter, your niece, your great niece, your great great niece being molested. I should give him a pass because it's going to kill his mother. Fuck her. She been knew what he was. She been knew what he was capable of. And she didn't do anything to prevent it. All she did was facilitate it. So fuck her. Yes, yes. Let me. Fuck Mama Dot. The long way. She's cool with kids being molested by her child. So, just make sure you don't show her this video. She might get heart palpitations. Y'all might have to carry her to the hospital. Y'all was so worried about that, remember? Because when the police was there, they was riled up and they was so nervous. They should have fucking been. I don't care. And you can't make me care. I'm done with it. I'm done being nice about it. I've been posting about this on Facebook for weeks, and y'all been ignoring it. Y'all want to tell everybody that I'm not welcome, and I just moved. I'm evil, and I take low blows. I didn't know telling the truth was a low blow. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Fuck you. So, yeah, I am here to take a stance against all you motherfuckers who like baby booty, who like baby genitals, who like children booty, children genitals, teenage booty, and teenage genitals. You like to take it against their will. I'm coming for you. You can run, but you can't hide. And if you protect them, I'm coming for your sucker ass too. And so let me make this real quick. To stop me, you're gonna have to kill me. Period. No more secrets. No more silence.